had an interview at like a university kind of thing. I got accepted, so I am really stoked about that. It doesn't start until July, so we've still got 8 months until it actually starts, but that will give me enough time to figure out costs, and I'm going to need a new laptop for it, so I'll have to buy that. At least I've got some time before I need to have it, and sort out childcare, because the 2 little boys will have to go to childcare, and Ava and Max will be at school, but I'll need to sort out after school care for them, and so it's 5 days a week, it's full-time study, and yeah, I can't believe it. It's something that I have wanted to do for like a very long time, but obviously you can't, like we couldn't do it where we used to live, because we just lived in like a small town, and I just wasn't ever prepared to move. I wasn't prepared to move to the city or move to where I could actually study it. And I realised when we moved here, the 4 places you could study it was here, and I contacted them back in August, I think it was, and they were about to start an intake in like a couple of weeks, and they were like, yes, we would love for you to come in, and like they offered it to me. Just obviously I would have had to do like the interview and stuff, but they pretty much offered me a spot, but we just weren't in the right place. Like we weren't too sure what was happening, like with lockdowns or anything like that, and I had to call them back to let them know that I wasn't going to be able to do it, because it just wasn't the right time. Yeah, it just wasn't feasible for us, so I called them and I let them know that I wasn't going to be able to go through with it, and I was really upset. I was like, I actually cried a couple of times over it. I just thought, you know, we finally moved to a city that actually does it, and I have an opportunity to do it, and yeah, I just wasn't able to go ahead with it because of all of my children, and it just would have been too difficult, and it cost too much for childcare and everything like that. Our circumstances changed a little bit, and Mike was pretty much just like, if it's something that you really want to do, I think that you need to go for it, because you are going to have to figure out what you're going to do once it's kind of time for me to go back to work. And because Stoney will be over 1 by then, childcare does go down like substantially, and yeah, so we just crunched some numbers and we worked out that it will be a stretch, but it would be possible for me to study. And yeah, so starting in July, this mama is going back to school.
Yeah.